New York is a very densely populated and congested city. It has about 8.4 million people. There are hundreds of famous and interesting sites and tourist attractions at your instant disposal. New York is just a huge classroom that teaches subjects such as math, English, art, technology, foreign influences, and many more. The first and most notable of these subjects is social studies, or history. Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty are two huge representations of what our country is all about: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. From 1892 to 1954, over 12 million immigrants entered the United States through the portal of Ellis Island, a small island in New York Harbor. Funds from the PWA, or Public Workers Administration, permitted the landfill addition of recreation grounds on the Manhattan side of the main building. The WPA also added landscaping, new playgrounds, and gardens on the new landfill between Units 2 and 3. As a result of these efforts, Ellis Island reached its present 27.5 acres in the 1930s. During World War II, Ellis Island serves as a detention center for alien adversaries of mostly German, Italian, and Japanese descent. Next, New York teaches us about math, such as the stock market. For over 200 years, it has financially revolutionized the world and our country. It financed the Revolutionary War by selling war bonds, and from 1792 to 1824, merchants met and developed the New York Stock Exchange. Rapid growth gave company owners ideas to sell stock in their companies. By 1900s, millions of stocks were traded. Some Americans made millions in profit from reselling stock. The most infamous happening to the stock market was in the 1930s, Black Tuesday, a day when millions of holders sold their stocks. It was the first real stock market crash. Next, New York incorporates English into everyday life. Langston Hughes, an American poet from New York City, attended Columbia University in 1921. He infused African American music into his poetry. The type of poetry he used was very uncommon and stood out from other poems. His main writing in the 1930s was for plays. He wrote the second longest running Broadway play in history, Mulatto. He passed away on May 22, 1967, after an abdominal surgery.
The New York Times was founded in 1851 by Henry Jarvis Raymond and George Jones. The New York Times has won 106 Pulitzer Prizes. Its website is the most popular American newspaper online. Over 30 million look at it every month. It is the largest local metropolitan newspaper in the U.S., and it's the third largest newspaper overall, behind the Wall Street Journal and USA Today. One of the greatest technological advancements in all of New York City was the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge. It cost $15.1 million to make. The Brooklyn Bridge is 5,989 feet long, the equivalent of 1.13 miles. It is a suspension bridge that was constructed between the years 1869 and 1883. The bridge has large arches that are 276 feet tall. The cables are connected to the masonry towers. When it comes to foreign influences, New York City has no shortage. Chinatown is a New York City metropolitan area that contains the largest ethnic Chinese population out of Asia, enumerating 665,714 individuals as of 2009. Little Italy is a neighborhood in Lower Manhattan. The neighborhood consists of various Italian stores and restaurants. Historically, Little Italy on Mulberry Street extends as far south as Canal Street, as far north as Bleecker, as far west as Lafayette, and as far east as Bowery. Much of the neighborhood has been absorbed by Chinatown as immigrants from China moved to the area. What was once Little Italy had essentially shrunk into a single street, which serves as a restaurant area and maintains some Italian residents. New York City teaches science through the animals and exhibits at the Bronx Zoo. Fordham University owned most of the land, which became the Bronx Zoo, and Fordham sold it to the city of New York for only $1,000, under the condition that the land be used for a zoo and garden. The Bronx Zoo opened in November of 1899. Now it is home to more than 4,000 animals of 650 species. In 1858, Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux won a design competition to improve and expand the park with a plan they entitled the Greensward Plan. Construction began the same year and was completed in 1873. The park is used now for recreational activities and exercise. The park has several lakes, theaters, ice rinks, fountains, tennis courts, baseball fields, many playgrounds, and other facilities. It is also home to the Central Park Zoo and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Last but not least, New York teaches us of art through the Guggenheim Museum. The Guggenheim Museum is an internationally renowned art museum and one of the most significant architectural icons of the 20th century. It is at once a vital cultural structure, an educational institution, and the heart of an international network of museums. Visitors can experience special exhibitions of modern and contemporary art, lectures by artists and critics, performances and film screenings, classes for teens and adults, and daily tours of the galleries led by experienced docents. Founded on a collection of early modern masterpieces, the Guggenheim Museum is an ever-growing institution devoted to the art of the 20th century and beyond.